Trail of Ventura here with Jennifer and Jona. How are you guys doing?
So good, thank you. We're happy to be here tonight.
Great. So how are you feeling about this event tonight?
We're so excited. You know, so many amazing people have volunteered their time and their skills to put on this incredible event, and we're so honored.
So please explain your organization.
Sure. So the Justice Group was started a little over a decade ago, and really, it started, personally, I was right out of college and had an experience. I was living in Africa and just saw these kids on the street. It was like, somebody's got to do something, somebody, you know, and so really it was that moment where I thought, then I'll do something. And it was just gathered some friends together, some family, and we started an organization. And it's just grown, and now we're working in several different countries around the world, working with children at risk, working with victims of sex trafficking, working in conflict zones, doing basic relief and development, all different kinds of things. But we love it. We're so grateful.
Yeah, so I understand you first started with your brother and your family, and now you're with husband, correct?
Exactly, yep. Okay. And my family's still involved, you know, as well as many others. But and then now my husband's been helping and helped us open several projects in Latin America, and it's been amazing.
So Jona, how has this experience all been? Did you know what you were getting yourself into?
Well, I mean, it's been amazing. You know, I grew up as a missionary kid,
okay.
So I think
you're familiar with it.
Yeah, so I got exposed just to see a lot of like extreme poverty, and so my heart was always I always wanted to do something about it, you know, and so I think for me, like it was an encounter with one street boy that actually really marked me. And it was this kid. He was asking for a solution, and I didn't know what he was asking for. And he was asking for glue, and I said, like, why are you calling the glue solution? And he said, well, you know, if you're hungry, you just sniff a little bit, and then you're not hungry anymore. And if you're cold, you sniff a little bit, and then you're not cold anymore.
Wow.
And if you're lonely or sad, like you sniff a little bit, and then you forget about it. And so, like that to me, like was just, you know, seeing this like 7 or 8 year old, you know, little boy, just really marked me, and so I knew that I wanted to do something about it.
Yeah, that's terrifying. Wow. So as far as the Justice Group goes, how can people get involved that are interested in this?
Well, the first thing you can do is you can go to our website, which is www.justicesbeautiful.org, and there's lots of ways people can get involved. You can donate, which is obviously very basic. You can donate, you can volunteer your time and your skills. You can get behind some of our projects. You can go out and actually visit these places, see the kids, see the women you're helping. We truly will put to use any skill, anything people are willing to volunteer in terms of their influence. And so there's so many ways people can get involved. We have kids that are involved, professionals, like across the board. Lots of ways to get involved. Check us out on our website, and people can see the various nations we're working in, various issues we're tackling. You know, as an organization, we don't just go after one issue.
Right.
We have, our model is to bring a holistic change and transformation in these communities. So because we're going after holistic transformation, we have to tackle a variety of issues: poverty, you know, education, homes for orphans. Just there's a lot of ways for people to get involved.
First of all, how do you find the time, and what's the biggest accomplishment or rewarding feeling that you get from all this?
I think for me, honestly, seeing people be totally transformed, seeing lives change. You know, like just this last month, we had one of our kids that I personally got to rescue off the streets when he was 7 years old in Kenya, and pulled him off the streets, and just this past month, he graduated college.
Oh my God.
And so getting to look in their eyes and see transformation where this kid would have been dead, this kid would have, you know, 7-year-old baby just living on the street, you know, as an orphan. And when you look in people's eyes, to me, that's enough. I don't need somebody to pat me on the back. I don't need somebody to tell me I'm doing a great job. Like, I look in those eyes and I'm like, it is so worth it. All the blood, sweat, and tears, it is so worth it.
Wow, yeah, it's such an amazing thing that you guys are both involved in, and I really want to appreciate both of your guys' time.